guys, it's Haley from Haley's Design Studios. This video is going to be a little bit differently. I'm going to tell you some things that I've made this week, but everything I've made this week that I'm going to show you has been made with the Premier Basics Chenille's Brights. Now there's a couple multi, and then there's a couple like regular colors. Like a few multi and a lot of regular colors. This is not everything, but this is everything I can find at the moment. And there's one pattern in particular I'm going to go ahead and start with, but I thought I would read you the labels and tell you what they say. Okay, so for those that who don't know the yardage, it's 112 yards. So it takes 2 of these to make 1 full skein Bernat. Well, a little bit more than 1 full skein. I think Bernat is 220, so it'll be 224 with 2 skeins. So same consistency. I do pay $3.99 for these. So take that with a grain of salt. You know you're paying $8 for 2. You pay $1 for 9. I mean $9 for 1 of Bernat. So you're really not saving any money doing that. But I will say this much. When I'm packing yarn, it is very hard to fit Bernat, Big Twist Plush, Sweet Snuggles Light, Sweet Snuggles. It's very hard to stuff those in bags and have those. Hey guys. So, like I was saying, sorry, going over the basic chenille. So I read you this, and then I'm gonna read you the multi. The bulk guy is 75 yards. If you really want to do anything big, you're not going to get your money's worth out of this. It's more valuable to go ahead and get the Bernat. But I do have like a comparison to show you with this about what I was able to make with 1 skein. So I'm going to show you that. So, but for the first thing, I'm going to start with something that's my own pattern, and I made it in both solid and multi. So for this, I was able to make this and a shell, and I have a wad left I haven't made anything with yet. So there's that. Like I said, I sell these for $15. So it's $30. And some of this I made last week, but for this video, I'm showing y'all because it's been a busy week for me. And it may not have been. I can't remember. These are the only 2 things I don't know about besides this one. This is probably one of the bigger things that I made. I don't know if it's the biggest, but I'm gonna charge $60 for it. I don't know if I need to go up. I don't know if I'm probably gonna charge maybe $70 or $80 actually. So I mean, she's pretty big. She's got some details to her. So I'm probably gonna end up taking this tag off. I don't know. I've never made anything like this. Like I made Pokemon and stuff. So we'll see. I did a pattern test. So the pattern test was for this Bear Lovey, or it used to be Handmade by Avery, but now it's Avery Crochets. I've been wanting the pattern test for her for a while when she started coming out like with the stuffies and then the loveys, because I like to have different loveys in my arsenal of ones to have, because everybody makes like the BK crochet or Mama Made minis. Everybody makes those. A lot of people make the Mama Made minis, so it's not as easy to sell those unless you have something that somebody else doesn't have. Like, I don't pick standard ones to make. I make different ones. Like, for this market I'm going up to, I made a monkey last year, and this older girl wanted it and got it. So that was that. But I've been trying a new style of loveys where they're shorter. They're like this. So this is for a bigger kid. This one's not for a baby because the head's really tough. But even if you were just going to put it in the room for decor, I really think it's worth it. I love it. It's probably one of my favorite loveys I've made, actually. And it's a really decent size. Like, I'm going to compare it to the cow. So I may leave 60 on this. But I'm charging 50 for this. So. And then I made that one by like Monday. And so then this week, because I was working on that last weekend, this weekend I started, well, in this past week, I started working on this. So I took this pattern and I color changed to make Pooh Bear. So, like I said, these are both 50. So that's $190 worth of inventory right there. And I'm pretty excited about that. Now, would I compare this to Burnout Blanket? That's probably what you're asking, because that was one of the comparisons. And yes, you can use it with Burnout Blanket. I think it's more Burnout Baby Blanket variety versus Burnout Blanket, in my personal opinion, with as thin as some of the yarn is that I've had. So, that's my take on it. I really do like it. It's really soft. I love the multi. I think it's pretty, and I don't see this color a lot. And I don't see a lot of other ones that they have particular. Premier made some really good multicolors. Like, they're worth it. Yes, you do not get a lot out of it. I understand that, but they're worth it. So then I tried a new pattern, and for some reason the bodies are not the same. So I don't know what happened. Charging 30 for them. We'll see. It didn't really take me any less time to do this. And what I think happened is I forgot to do either an increase or I didn't stuff it enough. And that's probably what I'm thinking, because it's not really as stuffed as I think this one is. So I'm going to make some more. These were just the two I was able to get finished. Alright. And this is Tilly the Triceratops. This is a free pattern. So I'm at 250 inventory right now. Now let me get my next thing. Okay, so now this is another free pattern. I don't know who it's by. This is the color Mustard. And out of one skein so far, I have like a ball of it left. I was able to make 4 chicken nuggets. So 1, 2, and as you can tell, I was playing around with eye placement. So, I'm going to sell these for 10. Okay, and then this is a pay pattern by Cat's Crafty Corner on YouTube and on Instagram. And I made her spider. I made 2 in the multi. And then 2 in the solids. Probably will make more in this, the neutral, more natural colors. I just hadn't yet. I'm gonna sell these for 12. And then I gotta gather all these little things. Okay, so Mom Stitch Eddie came out with a free pattern this week, and I was looking at it and I was like, I think I looked at it Monday. Hold on, I can actually go into there. Look at the picture. No, I actually made this on Wednesday. So it came out the beginning of this week. So Monday, Tuesday it came out. I saw it on Wednesday. So I made one. And the first one I made was in this color. This is emerald. So I had this color with me. So I made 2 in this color. Showing teal on camera, but this is like that deep sea green color in brunette. So there's 2 in that color. Then I made, while I was there, that day I made 3 in sage, and then 1 in this teal minty color. But today I went through and was making some more. So I need to finish up using some of the colors that I had. So I made 2 red, showing up orange. This is poppy in the basics. I made 1 in this color. Then I made another one in this color, so now I have 2. Then I made another one in sage. And then I made 1 in this color. So, let me show you what we been able to make with 1 scan multi. So I made this dinosaur first this morning. This is my standard dinosaur pattern that I make. I make it in all different size yarns, so I have all different kinds, anywhere from 15 to 30. I have dinos. So I have to make 1 dino, which you have to make this, and this separate, and you make the body is 1 piece. So I make that and this. And I have this much left. So not a lot. So I was able to actually accurately show y'all that y'all can get 1 medium-sized thing and a small thing made with the multi. So, but now let me count how many frogs I have. 2, 4, 8, 10, 12. I have 12 frogs. This pattern takes me about 15 to 20 minutes to work up. I'm going to charge $10. They're about the same size as my chicken nuggets when I lay my chicken nuggets flat. You know, they're the same size as my spiders, but the spider, as you can tell, has just a little bit more work than this. So that's why these are 12 and these are 10, because there's not as much work. And I actually pretty much have this memorized in my head. There's that. So these are really simple patterns. This pattern in particular, I love. Like, it's been a great scrap buster. She did a really good job with the pattern. I will say this much, with your tension, these don't end up in a straight line, but I don't think they need to, because they sit like this, like a sitting frog. So, and I think this is a good substitution if leggy frogs don't sell in your area. Leggy frogs do sell for me, but I don't like making them because everybody makes them. And when I was first starting out, yes, I had the standards like everybody else. No, I had the same frogs, I had the same squids, and I had the same this, and I had the same that, and I was like, I got to branch out. The only thing I think I make that's actually like the same pattern as everybody else is my chickens. But I've actually started branching out from that. I have different sized chickens. I have lots more different sized chickens. Let me say that much. Different, way different sized chickens. So, now this dino pattern, I think there's several that are similar to this. So, but like I said, I do a lot of the multi-dinosaurs. They sell for me. I make rainbow dinosaurs, they sell. Like, I can't keep them things in stock. So let me count up all this inventory. So we got 120 of frogs, plus the 40 from the chicken nuggets is 160. No. Yeah, 160. Then we have the 4 spiders, which makes it to 208. Okay, 220. 320. 350. 410. 470. That is a lot of inventory from just trying out New York. Like, I really put myself to the test. Also, Premier is having their basic chenille on sale for the whole month of April, I believe. That's what I was told. So I went ahead and placed a whole brand new order. It was $2.99. So I'm getting all my skeins of yarn for $3. Now, did I go crazy overboard? No. But I did spend like $87. I spent enough to get free shipping. And you know, I made sure to have enough of my yarn in the browns and stuff, because that's really what I prefer. And I do have some Bernat and stuff that I still gotta go through, so that way when that yarn gets here, I can put it away. So I'm actually gonna start taking inventory at this point. That will probably be the next video, because I have my market this week. I'm gonna edit this one real quick and get it out. Sorry that I still have not posted the crochet retreat video. I have not went through that video stuff because it's on my phone. I gotta get switched to my Google Drive so I can have those videos. And again, put on my computer. I've had a really rough couple of weeks. Not this past Friday, but the Friday before that, I lost my grandmother. And then yesterday, we had her memorial service. So Friday, I was pretty much out of commission. Monday, I wasn't in the mood to make things. So there's that. I'm doing okay. Like, there are times that I miss her when I start talking about her, and it makes me upset. And I just have to tell myself that she's no longer in plane. She went to be with the Lord, and she would want to see me thriving and just spreading the love like she did. So, and that's what I get to do when I make things like this. That's what brings me joy. I have another custom order that I'm finishing up. But thanks for hanging out with me this week. I'm sorry that the end of this video it was getting really like that, but I just wanted y'all to know why I still have not posted some videos, why I've not been as active as I want to be on some things. So yeah, so be sending me some good vibes, some prayers, whatever you do these next couple of weeks, because it's been rough. I'm hoping my market day spruces up my week. I've also got a doctor's appointment this week, so, and then I'm not gonna get to crochet as much tomorrow because I got a mandatory meeting that all the teachers have to go to. So yeah, but as always, if you like what I do, please subscribe, hit the button that looks like this, and leave me a comment down below. If there was something in this video that you liked, if there is something that you want to see more of, please let me know.